Carrying the burden of a terminal illness while raising children is one of the most profound and isolating experiences a person can face. This is my story. After an emergency craniotomy, I was thrust into a nightmare I never envisioned. I was diagnosed with terminal cancer and given a prognosis of 12 to 18 months to live. At that moment, I was a single mom with a vibrant 7-year-old daughter, and the weight of the news felt insurmountable. Receiving such devastating news triggers a fear that is difficult to articulate. It's not merely the fear of death, it's the fear of leaving my child behind. I suddenly became acutely aware of the impending loss, not just for myself, but for my daughter, who would have to navigate life without me. Thoughts of life insurance and future planning had previously been distant concerns. In that moment, they became urgent realities. In the face of this overwhelming situation, I found myself yearning for the support of family and friends. There was an undeniable desperation to identify who would step in as my daughter's guardian after my passing. Her father loomed large in my thoughts. Regardless of our past, he became a focal point of concern, someone who needed to be involved. The idea of my daughter being raised without my guidance was terrifying. Time itself felt like it had ceased to exist. I was trapped in a glass house, watching life continue outside, while I remained immobilized by my diagnosis. This reality prompted me to take action. I began to create lasting memories with my daughter, taking her on trips to places I cherished as a child. Each adventure was infused with urgency. To cope with my diagnosis, I began to set milestones for myself, small goals that offered a glimmer of hope. I found myself saying, I will be grateful if I can see her graduate from elementary school, then middle school, and eventually high school. Each milestone became a target, a reason to fight harder for my daughter's future. I poured my energy into ensuring that she would remember me positively, focusing on creating joyful moments and cherished memories, even while hiding my pain. Living in this glass house is a constant battle. While I mentally feel 33, 14 years later, the reality is that my body is fighting a war it may not win. I strive to maintain my role as a mother, to be present for my daughter, and to instill in her the values she will need to thrive. Forgiving easily, patience, understanding, love, and never going to bed angry with someone. Work it out for both your sakes. Tomorrow isn't promised. Conclusion. Carrying the burden of a terminal illness while raising children is an experience filled with profound love, heartache, and resilience. Every day becomes a testament to the strength of a mother's love, a fierce determination to create a legacy that endures beyond her own life. In this journey, I hold on to hope, not just for myself, but for my daughter, who deserves a bright future, no matter the challenges ahead.